Once Upon a Smile is a children's bereavement charity that was founded in August 2011. We're recognised nationally as a source of support to parents that have lost a child or a partner, or children that have lost a parent or a sibling.
Once Upon a Smile offer a rare and unique source of support for families, which is the main reason why we started it, because it was needed and it wasn't out there.
The support we provide as a charity is post-bereavement, so it's following the death of a parent or a child. We offer support by way of financial assistance, respite breaks and children's bereavement support groups. There's a lot of support out there for families who are caring for an ill child or an ill parent, but once that person passes away, then there's very little for them.
What we do is we step in as a charity and find out what that family needs, whatever it is, you know, an outstanding utility bill or rent arrears, it can be anything. We really try to tailor our support to each individual family and find out what they need.
Our children's bereavement support groups is something that we're extremely proud of. We launched them in 2014 and can honestly say it's the most magical place for children and teens to come, share their experiences and meet other children. You know, I'd be lying to say it doesn't get emotional when we receive a letter from a grieving parent or a grieving child thanking us for the support that we've provided and telling us that they can now see a future. It really does make you realise why we're here and we do what we do.
I was approached by Once Upon a Smile, and he was asking if I had any children in school who'd experienced any bereavement. And there was a very, very sad case in school of twins, Patrick and Jess, and she died suddenly.
I learned about Once Upon a Smile after the tragic falling of my sister, who sadly died last year. Me and my sister were as close as peas in a pod. We had our fights, as we usually get, but we were close and we knew we loved each other.
Patrick and Jess were always together. They got on really well, but being brothers and sister, of course. But there was, it seems, that extra bond because they were a twin. And we as a school were devastated. She touched all our hearts. And it was very difficult for us as a staff. It was wonderful to hear that somebody was going to help a family who had really been through such a sad time. For somebody to come out from a charity and say, what do you think the family might benefit from, and some of that to be financial, it was refreshing to hear.
This Christmas, Once Upon a Smile has allowed me to go to a really posh place.
I asked Once Upon a Smile would they be able to help the family, and straight away they saw what it was about. They saw that it would make a difference to that family, but they didn't choose the holiday. They asked the family, what would you like?
I think without Once Upon a Smile, my mum and dad would be still grieving as much as they do now, but much more heavily.
We aren't government backed, so we very much rely on our own fundraising and also donations, and particular fundraising ideas we have during the year that go on are the celebrity football, which is a massive part of the fundraising, and we are lucky enough to travel across the country playing games and raising much needed funds for the charity, and also, you know, the individual and the corporate support we've received, because without them we just genuinely wouldn't be here today.
We've got a long-term plan of where we want to go. We want to be here for families for as long as we possibly can. Not being a massive organisation, it enables us to make decisions on what's best for the family and their circumstances.
We didn't set out for this to be help within a region, we just set out to help families, and if we can do that for the next 20, 30 years across the UK, then so be it.
If there is any families out there that need our support, then we're here for you.